Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Terry. If you're new here, I really do appreciate you stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing the Cricut Maker and Everything Materials bundle I just received in the mail. Now I am a Cricut newbie, but I did quite a bit of research to decide whether I should get the Cricut Maker or the Cricut Maker 3, which they just released. But the Cricut Maker was on sale for quite a bit less than it usually is. So I decided against the Cricut Maker 3 and just to bite the bullet and buy the Cricut Maker, especially for wedding DIYs that I want to get into. Without further ado, let's unbox the Cricut Maker and Everything Materials bundle. All right, so I've got everything right here. I am fairly sure that the box on top is the Everything Materials bundle part of what I received, and then the bigger box is the Cricut. Now, I did get the Cricut Maker in the champagne color. I thought it was just a really pretty color, so that's what I decided on. So I think I'm gonna start with the small box first, get everything out, and then set up the Cricut afterwards. Okay, so we got the box open, and on top is the portable trimmer. It's basically what you had in your grade school art class. I loved cutting things with this kind of thing, so I'm excited to even have it on hand just in general. So that's the first thing in the box. And then we've got the basic tool set. So it's got a spatula, a weeder, a scraper, scissors, and tweezers. So the next stuff in the box are these rolls of samples for vinyl and things like that. So we have a premium vinyl removable mat. Now, I don't exactly know whether this is just black, I believe. So it's actually red, white, and black that come in this roll. It includes 3 sheets with the measurements 12 by 24 inches. And then we have transfer tape. I know that this is to help you transfer your design with your vinyl from actually having cut it to whatever you want to stick it on, so I'm aware of what this does. Then we have a chalkboard vinyl and a dry erase vinyl, which could be fun. I haven't really thought of what I could use these for, but that's okay. And then we have a stencil vinyl, which I'm excited to use for some wedding DIY projects. I have some things in my brain that are cooking that I'm excited to get to, so this will be handy. And then we have this Strong Bond Everyday Iron-On. This is for a wide variety of materials and projects. And this roll has 3 sheets with red, white, and black. And then there's this adhesive foil in a blue color, as well as what looks like purple, red, green, and orange. I have no idea what I would use this for, but it'll be nice to have on hand. And then we also have the same kind of thing, but it's a foil iron-on in a red color, as well as blue, purple, and green. Next thing are some more tools just tucked in the side. First one's a scoring stylus. And then there's also a True Control knife is what they call it. So just what looks like an X-Acto knife, I guess. There's also some other things in here in terms of materials. So there's a cardstock pack with 24 sheets in a bunch of colors. So there's fuchsia, light purple, bright yellow, red, blue sage, and something blue. So there's that. And then there's also glitter cardstock. Ooh, this looks really pretty and sparkly. There's 10, and the colors are blue, green, a lighter blue, a red, and an orange is what it looks like. And next thing in the box is a foil poster board. Fairy tale sampler is what it says. I think there's a bunch of different colors. And finally, there's a variety pack of 3 mats. They're all the same size, but there's a light grit mat, a standard grit mat, as well as a strong grit mat in here. And actually, last but not least, there is a gel pen set. Looks like there's a red, blue, orange, like a navy blue color from what I can tell, or maybe purple, I don't even know, and a green color in here. So that's all that's in this top box, and I believe that's all that there is in the Everything Materials bundle. So the reason I got the Everything's bundle, I should also kind of explain, was because the price was actually even better than the bundle that was also on on sale, I forget what it was called, and only a little bit more expensive than just the Cricut Maker on its own. But I knew from watching a bunch of Cricut videos that I would definitely need the mats, the transfer tape, and possibly at least the some of the tools to get your vinyl out, like the scraper and all that stuff. So I did the math, and it ended up being way more expensive to just get the on sale Cricut Maker on its own than get this materials bundle. Now I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to go out and probably buy some more materials, specifically white vinyl, because I have some projects in mind that I want to use with the white vinyl. But at least this gives me a start and gives me a lot of materials to play with and get used to the Cricut Maker, because again, have never used one in my life. Next up is the main event, the Cricut Maker itself. I thought I'd bring you up close and personal while we unbox the Cricut Maker. You won't be able to see my face, but at least you'll be able to see the machine. So we've got this box. It says, let's get started. And then to begin, go to Cricut.com/setup. I'm not even sure what's in this box, but let's unbox it here. Oh, materials for your first project. Okay. Oh, it's like this fancy envelope. So it's just a bit of cardstock in blue and white, I guess, to test it out. So that'll be handy. And then it looks like this is one of the blades from my understanding. And then also, you know, a manual, that's handy. Got the cable in the box as well, along with a Cricut rotary blade cap and a black pen. And then the Cricut Maker is in here all nicely wrapped, along with the cord underneath for plugging it in, I'm assuming. So I'm just gonna get rid of this box. I love the color, so pretty. So I started by going to Cricut.com/setup and choosing cutting machine, and then of course Cricut Maker family, and then I accepted the terms and conditions and downloaded the Cricut Design Space, which allows you to design cuts and various things like that for your Cricut. So it just took a second to download, and then I dragged it over into my applications and opened it up. Then I went ahead and logged in with the account that I already made when I purchased the Cricut, and then it had me select Cricut Maker and then begin to plug it in and get it all set up. Once I got it all plugged in, I connected the USB cord to connect my Cricut to my computer, and then I had to register my machine. From there, I just skipped the free trial prompt and then began my first test cut. So once I finished my first test cut with my Cricut, I hopped onto Design Space and YouTube and figured out how to make a cute Valentine's Day card for my husband as well as my family. It took some trial and error and quite a bit of research to figure out how to make a somewhat simple card with some intricate cuts on the cardstock that was included in the Everything Materials bundle. So I chose the red cardstock, which was very fitting. I ended up learning how to use the scoring tool, and then I made my cuts. I peeled the cardstock from the mat and then folded it along the scoring line. Look how cute it is. So I put just this regular piece of paper inside and used a ribbon to assemble the card because I was just working with what I had on hand. this was my end result of my card for Anthony as well as my mom and dad. While cleaning up, I realized there were 2 extra mats in the box with the Cricut. Unfortunately, they're a bit bent, but I'll just have to figure out how to flatten them. All right, so that is the Cricut and Everything Materials Bundle unboxing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was probably short and sweet, but I'm really glad that it came with a little test cutting material. And the YouTube video that I watched was super easy to follow. I will link the how to set up your Cricut Maker down below if you do end up getting one for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please give it a like and comment down below. Do you have a Cricut Maker? Are you thinking of getting a Cricut Maker or a Cricut Maker 3? And let me know what your favorite thing to make is if you do have one. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.